Hey guys, it's JohnyTechReview. Today I have a quick review for you of this Bluetooth activity tracking band. As you can see here, this is one of those fitness bands that's designed to track your movement and also tracking your sleep. So this device here works for both iOS and Android, and in my daily experience I just use this mostly with iOS because my main driver is an iOS device and I want to see how good these work on iOS. So some of the features it includes caller ID, text messaging display, message notification. You has calorie burning. You have a restroom reminder, you have silent alarm, wireless syncing with Bluetooth 4.0, splash proof, has a touchscreen unit, it has an OLED display, good standby, and it has over-the-air upgrade. Has a mobile phone anti-loss. This feature here seems to be lacking on iOS, but other than that, the other features are pretty much there. There's some more detail on the back here, as you can see. iOS 7 above, Android 4.3 above with Bluetooth 4.0. So let's just take a look at the unit here. I have wear it for a while now, but I just want to show you guys what it looks like in the box now. So this is the unit, pretty comfortable to wear and pretty cool. There is only one button in the unit. This is the button right here. You can press it once, and it's kind of like a touch sensitive button. Sometimes you have to press a little bit harder, and as you can see here, it's showing up some information. Let me slow the camera down a little bit here. As you can see here, some of the information display, and if you don't touch it for a while, it goes off to say battery. You have your month, date, you have your time, you have your date, you have your actual day of the week, the percent battery, and then the Bluetooth let you know that it's connected. You press it again, the next setting here will show you the walking steps. So today I have 10,000 steps already, 566 calorie burn. This is actually information regarding how far you walk in distance. And yes, it's in English right now, but it can also be in metric. The weird thing is that it doesn't show that in miles or kilometer. It only shows in either feet or meter, so that kind of weird. The app will actually convert that to kilometer or miles, but the display band here does not do that. So that's one of the annoying things that took me a while to figure out. As you can see here, it fit on my hand pretty well. I have a pretty small hand. The clasp is quite nice design. You have these two stainless steel buckles here that just strap into one of these holes, and they are pretty comfortable from small size to large size, you can see. And on the larger side here, you can see it can fit a much bigger wrist. The band itself is actually really comfortable to wear. I wear this all the time. I never took it off. The only time I really take it off is in the shower, but it actually works fine in the shower also, which I tested before. There's no problem at all. The only exposed connection on this unit is just this little pin here for charging. Other than that, everything is pretty much closed up. Of course, this little fitness tracker here is not designed to have replaceable band. So what you get, everything is here, and yeah, you can't really customize or change it. So beside the bracelet, you actually get this little cable here. This cable here is a USB to this little special proprietary cable, and it has magnetic clamps. It just claps into place just like this to charge. The charging took me about an hour or so, I believe, and it was fully charged by then, and you're good to go, maybe a little bit longer, but it takes about an hour to charge, and the battery lasts quite a long time on this, which I'm impressed with. And so over the past 10 days or so, I only managed to use 60% of the battery. There's still 40% left. So of course the unit has a nice OLED display, and it goes off quickly and immediately to say battery. There's also kind of like a gesture wrist where you can put up and it display the information for you, but that doesn't always work, so most time you just have to press this button. You have here a small little user menu that has more information regarding which app to download. There's an app that pair with it, and I want to show you the app now. So the app that you need to get is called the Smart Band app. There's like 2 or 3 that's called the same in the App Store, but just make sure you get this one here with kind of like the pink icon. And when you launch it, you can click here to basically search for the device, and it say within 5 centimeter. Even though you change this into English, it still show 5 centimeter in metrics, and then it's connected. I found there are some issues with this. Right here it shows you an icon when it's connected or not. So right now supposedly it's connected, but you can't really see it. When the app is connected with this bracelet, it will automatically start syncing all the daily information. So here you can see for today, for example, if you go to data here, so you can kind of see here's the day view, and then you can go back a few days, as you can see, and it works perfectly fine. It's showing you all information, how much step you walk. Sadly, you cannot go into detail and get more detail per hour or anything like that. Up here you have a sleep mode, which kind of show you an overall process. So the way the sleep thing works is that you don't actually have to tell it to go to sleep, but you do tell in the setting. I'll show you in a second here that when you are usually going to sleep, and then during that time it's doing more monitoring of your sleep. So you can see here it tells me I have 6.5 hours, almost 7 hours deep sleep, light sleep, and then awake. To me, I found this sleep thing is actually not that accurate. I found that the Xiaomi band actually is much better at doing this than this guy, and the Mi band does not require you to select any time when you go to sleep. It just knows based on your movement that you are going to sleep, and I found that the Xiaomi Mi band is actually really good at tracking your sleep compared to this guy. Step counter is perfectly fine if you're into that, but you know, maybe it is not the most accurate thing, but it's something fun to do. Under friends, you have some information to show you some data. You can kind of add friends to their own little small social network group and kind of see the other stuff, but it's not much you can do here. And if you go to more, you get a little bit more information. There's your personal information where you can enter your weight, height, all that stuff. It shows right now that I'm connected with the battery percent 49%, as you can see here, and it shows me that's connected. And these are some of the other bands that's supported by this app. Again, if you go home, it still shows that it's disconnected. So yeah, sometimes there's just something weird about this app. It's just not showing up properly. Right now it shows that it's connected, but I'm actually not syncing. I did find in my 2 weeks of having this, the app was updated once, and after the app was updated, I didn't see any changes really. And in the description it was in Chinese, so I couldn't really tell if they fixed something or what, but everything feel about the same, and they still had this problem where it doesn't properly connect. See, now it's showing that it's connected and it's actually doing the update to sync everything now, so that kind of gives you an idea. And it's also showing the battery level here. The other stuff we can see in here, we have our goal that we set 10,000 steps a day, metrics operators here, message notification we can turn on or off. I have it on right now. We have some left or right hand wearing. You can pick this text to display this direction or horizontal, so that's kind of nice. Here there's a temporary mode. This temporary mode is designed for you to turn on, and you kind of like track a small activity, and you can reset it by holding down this button here, the only button on the unit. There's also the sleeping time here that you kind of set the range. Next you have a move list reminder, just let you know that if you're not moving enough, it will let you know to move. There's an alarm built-in, it vibrates a little bit and it wakes you up. It works pretty well, and it's actually a decent motor for vibration. It's actually pretty nice. Time display, you got message notification. These are some of the message notifications that I'm using. So I have, I don't know what QQ is, but I have news, email, and others. And others basically any other app that iOS decide to push to you. So I have Telegram that's working perfectly fine. I also have stuff like my doorbell that automatically come on. It will send me a message here, and you can click on it and scroll to it. When Telegram or text messaging message coming in, it will actually display information, and you can click on it and it will scroll to and show you the full message. Of course you can't really reply and do anything to it, but you can at least see that you have a message coming in. In most scenario it works pretty well, but once in a while it does drop out and it doesn't display properly. Some more information down here. You have some bracelets parameter. You just kind of show you what is this bracelet's current setting is. Everything is in here. You also have here factory reset and bracelets reset if you want to reset back to the standard default setting. So I know that was a lot of information to go through quickly, but I just want to show you guys what the app looked like. Overall, my general impression of this band is that it's a pretty comfortable band to wear. And the tracking for walking is pretty good. It's pretty on par and pretty accurate compared to my phone and my Xiaomi band. The sleep tracking is not so great. I am not a fan of that, and sleep tracking is actually something I'm really interested in, so this band to me didn't do a really good job of doing that. You can expect about 2 weeks of battery when this guy, even with the screen constantly being checked, or you constantly get message to it. Last time I checked, this on Amazon was about $60 something. I think that's pretty pricey for something that doesn't do a lot of things. If this was maybe 20-30 bucks, it might be worth it, but to me $60 is kind of pricey for something like this, and it does not even have a heart rate monitor. At that price you can almost spend just a little bit more to get something like a Fitbit that support multiple apps, good syncing, and of course you have good support, and you have a lot more features including heart rate monitor. So that's pretty much my quick review of this unit. I hope it helped you in your purchase decision. If you have any question, let me know in the comment below, and as always, stay tuned for future review. Thank you. Even with a decent amount of